Good evening, everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I wanted to show the rest of the coins that I just got graded. A couple silver eagles here. One's a proof, and one is this 91. And this was honestly one of my favorite toned eagles. It still is. I really enjoy this coin. And so PCGS called it questionable color. I don't know. I mean, the thickness of the tone that you can see from that side angle and how it goes to black and kind of purples at the other angles. Let me turn on my other light here as well. Actually, it was better with the other. I think it was better this way. So in the reverse, it's actually kind of light, but you get it. You see it at the right angle, and it's very reminiscent of what you'd see on classic silver dollars. Just that kind of iridescent, pearlescent sort of tone, and then the colors kind of pop when you get it at the right angles and when the light hits it right. Again, I'm just going to kind of show this one from the side angle. You can see all that on there. And so I don't know. This I was told by the seller came out of a collector's book, and they sold about 15 different coins, consecutive dates on eBay, and this was one of the nicest ones, but they were all toned very similarly, and I'd find it very hard to believe that somebody would run up through the series like that and have them tone in such a natural way, in my opinion. To have this come back questionable color really kind of bothered me a little bit, because this one of all of them, I mean, to me that's pretty obvious that was book toning. It was in there a while, moisture caused it, along with the right conditions, and it gave it that nice thick haze that at the right angles turns into color. Okay, so we're going to move on from that one. The next one they call it questionable color is this proof. It's a 2000p proof, and again, they didn't call it artificial toning, they call it questionable color, and that helps a little bit. But where I kind of have some contention, and here, let me show the reverse of this first, because when I first got it, I was like, wow, that might not be real toning, but okay, I questioned it for a second, and then you look at the relief and you look at the height difference of the colors and the color patterns and kind of the way it toned in. And then what I want to compare it to is a coin I showed in my last video, is this burnished that they didn't call questionable color, and maybe they're just giving me one there, right? Like 1 out of 3 ain't bad. I don't know if that was the thought process. But my thought process is if you look at these coins, look at the colors and the color patterns, but more so just the color. Each individual color is identical. I mean, you get from the baby sky blue to the dark blues into the purples, and the color progression is identical too. Like the way it climbs the head, the blue on the head is absolutely the same on the crown of the head. It turns to the purple right on the neck. Like, how do you call one questionable color and the other not? And just again, for color comparisons, like the reverse, it's all the same colors, and that's where I have a point of contention. I'll show the reverse of this guy too if you didn't watch my other video. This burnished is a really, really cool coin. It's all three of these were really my favorite silver eagles. And then I have in the background here this Regina Canada. Same purple, same color progressions, and we'll compare so that we can compare a proof to a proof, and just kind of see how the golds and the ambers are very similar. And granted, the vibrancy is a little more on here, so I could see how maybe you'd quote question the color. But the better comparison is this right here. That these are identical colors, guys. I don't know what more to say. The purples are the exact same. The blues are the exact same. The ambers and the golds are the exact same. So I don't know. Obviously I've done videos now. The coins are out in public. They've been seen. I might just put this up on eBay and let it run from $1 and see what happens. Maybe I'll get some support that way. You guys that follow me or anybody watching the video, you'll check me out on eBay as well. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too much farther on beating a dead horse, but and then this one again was just, you know, kind of okay. I don't really get it to call that questionable. I mean, eagles tone up in real funky ways, and this is just classic silver eagle toning to me in every single way. Actually, to be honest with you, all of these are. And then this was one I showed in another video, and I'll just go through it quick. I was happy with the grade on this one. It's a real pretty coin. Great reveals, nice colors, real flashy luster, nice high grade 68. And that's basically the highest they're going to give you. And then last but not least, I kept this one off to the side. This one's one I'm still hanging on to in the PCI holder. I'm going to leave it in here a little while longer, a couple more years probably, hopefully. A couple ticks in the right obverse, but nothing too heavy in the bagging. Good colors on this coin though, and you know, where the color progresses through this, those pastels, the blues and oranges and yellows and purples. I mean, this thing is just really cool, and it's striped through there. You get some real neat colors along the rim. Just ultra cool toned coin, and the reverse is flawless. It's pretty stunning. And the obverse, like I said, just a couple little ticks, one little dot there. Hopefully that won't grow, which sometimes they do on some of these, but for the most part, this one's pretty darn clean. So 67, I'd probably have to agree with that grade. I couldn't quite give it an 8 because of what you're seeing right there in the right obverse field. But just I wanted to share a couple of these really cool toned coins. And again, share the colors and kind of my thoughts on these two specifically, because one's graded and one's not. And that's disappointing. And then when you have coins just like this that, you know, are in a holder and you got kind of a lot of the same jumping colors, this is a real pretty coin. I showed it in another video as well, but just an awesome proof. Wow, it just lights up. I have it for sale on my eBay page, $2.25, and I think that's a killer deal for such a beautiful coin like that. The only thing is it doesn't flip over like ours do, and it drives me nuts because I always flip this way. Anyway, I hope you all had a good night tonight, and enjoyed your Mother's Days, if any of you are mothers that are watching. And thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for checking out these cool toned silver eagles. And yeah, subscribe, share, and like it. Thanks.